Go.
The opening of the Mike O'Mara Show is brought to you by Quench for Knowledge. Join Rob Spiewak.
Thank you.
Mark and their lovely assistant, Diana Ash. This coming Wednesday, Mark Ronick, that is.
Yes.
This coming Wednesday night at Quench in Rockville, Maryland, for America's favorite trivia game, Quench for Knowledge. I have it set up.
Two big ways to win big, Mike.
It's fun, it's free, and you can enjoy the signature cocktails and cuisine that make Quench.
What's the name?
Quench. Your best destination anytime. Bring your friends. The fun is all going to start at 8:30 p.m. Wednesday, October 31st, 3rd. I'm sorry, let me start again.
Yes, please.
This week.
The fun starts at 8:30 p.m. this Wednesday. You're going to be there debate night.
I know.
Yes.
You're starting on debate night.
There's a certain segment of the population, Mike, that doesn't desire to see the debate. What they
doesn't
want,
care.
they want to match wits with us.
It's going to be 8:30 p.m. Wednesday, October 3rd.
Come
right.
match wits with us.
At Quench, 9712 Treville Gateway Drive in Rockville. I'm sure he'll have the debate on,
Of
right?
course, lots of big screen
Okay,
TVs.
here's what I suggest.
Yeah.
Audible for an advertiser for Mr. Holstein,
Yes.
and Quench, and Mr. Ronick, and Mr. Spiewak.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Holstein is a mover and a shaker.
He
Yes,
does.
Who
that's right.
thinks out of the box.
He moves, he shakes.
Who is cutting edge. He thinks ahead of the game.
Right.
Mark and Rob, just give me a place to go. That's what they will not do this
Well,
for you.
you know, God
So hold
bless
on.
you, Mike. It's
Mr.
tough being this
Holstein,
stupid.
hold on just a second. Mr. Holstein, I suggest you have a debate party because this is Washington, D.C., and I think, it's trivia night, but how about some political trivia?
We can do that, and what makes you think I hadn't already thought of that?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
For
Well,
more
I hadn't,
information,
but just what makes you think that?
if you thought of it, you would have said, hey, that's a debate night.
I'm just, we're
You're
just,
not a political animal. You don't think about
We're
that.
spitballing
For
here.
more information, visit quenchnation.com. The fun starts at 8:30.
That's right.
sure does.
Wednesday,
All
October
fun.
3rd.
Are you sleeping over Mark's that night?
No. I'll be driving. I'll be leaving immediately from the show and getting quenched just in time.
So have fun this Wednesday.
And we'd love to
Knock
cordially
yourself out.
invite you out there.
Yeah,
Of course.
See you there. All right.
All right. Thank you, Mike, as always, for the support. And welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show. We do appreciate it. Episode number 670, and he's going to be everywhere. He was on 60 Minutes this weekend, but we've got him before the curve, ladies and gentlemen, promoting his new book, Total Recall. I believe we have a phone number here. We're going to call him up on the phone.
Oh, excellent. I'm
When are you going to
excited.
get rid of that phone?
I love the phone. I think it's great.
When are you going to get rid of that phone?
As a matter of fact, if you come out to Quench this Wednesday, we'll be giving away a rotary telephone.
It's going to be red, white, and blue?
It is for the debates, Mike, because America's got political fever. That's right. Mike, settle down. We've got an interview to do.
This is exciting.
He should be answering any second.
Arnold, I think.
Yes, a former governor and a former Hollywood star.
Yes.
He wants to relaunch that
And
career.
perhaps again.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Hello, Arnold.
Yes.
Hey, it's Rob with the Mike O'Mara Show.
Who's this?
This is Rob Spiewak with the Mike O'Mara Show. Remember we arranged the interview?
You remember our show?
Yes.
Congratulations on the publishing of the book.
The book, Total Recall.
Yes.
That is the book where I talk about all the things that I do in my life that made me, I had 3 careers. I had a build a body career.
That's right.
Then
Is
I
that
had
like
the movie career. Then I had the politics career.
Right.
And the whole time, I did very well. I went to the top of my respective fields
Yes,
in
you did.
everything that I did.
respective what?
Respective fields.
Okay, just want to make sure.
That's
got
what
that.
I did. I had the movie career and the bodybuilding career and also the political career.
You know what was great is I got the press release about your book, Total
Did
Recall.
I hear that you're doing an appearance on Debate Night?
You might have.
Oh, that's okay.
Love to have you out.
Thanks.
Where's
Thanks
God
so
now?
much.
Governor,
Yes, hello.
I skimmed through
Who's this?
This is Oscar Santana.
Yes.
El Tiempo.
Yes.
The listeners and the readers
yes.
of El Tiempo, the podcast and the newspaper.
You know, my Brazil has the home of my favorite body part.
Oh, what's that?
The ass.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I
You like
love
the ass?
asses. That's my downfall. Those are the greatest mistakes I've made in my life. I told Maria that. She asked me if the boy was mine. I said, you're absolutely correct.
We have a common
How's
friend.
that for sensitive, huh?
Very
I thought that was nice. Well, you keep it clear.
You know, a lot of people might read this book and think, hey, Arnold, you're a big, cold, calculating bastard.
Yeah.
It's not what I got.
No, it's not. Not at all.
What I got from is what I saw in the press release. This says, "This is Arnold, warts and all."
Yes.
Do you have warts?
I've got warts.
Where?
I've got warts. I have genital warts.
Really?
But I don't talk about that in the book because
No.
it's not relevant to me.
No. What? Well,
I overcame them like I overcome everything in my life. I overcame my genital warts.
And were your warts the best warts? Did you get to the top of the wart game?
They were super big warts.
I'll bet.
My warts were so unbelievable large, and they were powerful.
Pumped up.
RJ, laugh anytime. Great to have you back in the studio, as usual. Thank you.
working.
Yes, go ahead, Oscar.
What I wanted to say is your thirst for power is overwhelming.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where do you think that stems from?
My father. My father was a Nazi who beat me.
Oh, no,
dear.
was he? Now, you've already said in the past that he was not a Nazi.
He beat me.
Oh, but he did beat you.
He wanted to sign up for, because I said this on the 60 Minutes interview, that Hitler was...
Who? Adolf Hitler?
Yes.
So on 60 Minutes, when you were talking that to them, Adolf Hitler.
Hitler promised the moon.
He did. He made many promises.
And in fact,
To an
it was
awaiting public.
President Kennedy that delivered the moon, right?
Hitler promised the moon and said, why do you keep calling all
Arnold,
the time?
who's calling you?
That's
My
Maria.
God, my God, stop this calling all the time. So Hitler,
And this is Adolf Hitler from Germany?
I've never said Hitler as Arnold, and it makes me laugh to say it.
What's his name?
Hitler,
What's his full name?
Adolf Hitler.
Are you happy
so
now?
My father was promised the moon, and
Yes, by who?
and went out and marched with the stormtroopers, and then would come home, and after the war,
World War II.
After the war,
big
there
one.
was all these losers that were around. It was very, very frustrating. Hold on just a second.
Of course.
Goodness. You're a very busy man.
The one time I leave this in this kitchen. Normally my phone, but now I kept it out today.
Now,
so sorry
let's
about that.
recap, because the phone, I think, if anyone is just joining us, you're saying your
Yes.
father, he was Austrian, right?
Yes.
And he was promised the moon?
Yes,
By whom?
by the government and Hitler.
Who?
Hitler.
His full name?
Adolf Hitler.
I think you've got
So
that
what he
already.
did was he would come home and he was angry.
Oh.
He was so angry
Well,
because
sure.
Can you imitate how he was when he was angry?
Oh yeah, he'd look at me and he'd say, "Arnold,
That is scary.
and then he'd come down and I'd say, "But did you not get the water from the well to bring to the basin to wash up in?" And I said, "No, Daddy, I didn't." And he'd go, "Aye."
Hey, you learned a lot of acting from him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's great. What was his name again?
My father's name?
Yes.
Nazi.
Nazi.
That's all I got.
An odd name.
Nazi Schwarzenegger.
Have you seen any of my interviews?
I've seen a lot of them. Hey,
They're pretty good, huh?
You know who? You were great with Leslie Stahl.
Oh, she's, she was impressed by me. I know
tell.
that all the interviewers, whether it's George Stephanopoulos
Who?
or George Stephanopoulos
George Stephanopoulos.
or Leslie Stahl.
Leslie Stahl?
Leslie Stahl.
Yeah.
They're impressed with Arnold because I'm such a big movie star and I'm
yes.
so incredibly successful.
I like to watch very close when I watch TV. I like to pay attention to everything, and maybe it's me, but
Yeah.
I really was able to sense a sort of kinetic energy between you and Leslie Stahl.
You're damn right.
Really, can you explain that?
Well, if you read the other things in previous incarnations, women that have been with Arnold
Yes.
have explained that it's much like being mounted by a horse.
You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
Sorry I'm late. No, that's quite all right, dear. Your father and I were just discussing his day at work. Why don't you tell our daughter about it, honey?
Janie, today I quit my job. And then I told my boss to go screw himself, and then I blackmailed him for almost $60,000. Pass the asparagus.
Your father seems to think this kind of behavior is something to be proud of.
And your mother seems to prefer that I go through life like a freaking prisoner while she keeps my in a mason jar under the sink.
How dare you speak to me that way in front of her? And I marvel that you can be so contemptuous of me on the same day that you lose your job.
I didn't lose it. It's not like, whoops, where'd my job go? I quit. Someone pass the asparagus.
Oh, and I want to thank you for putting me under the added pressure of being the sole breadwinner now.
I already have a job.
No, don't give a second thought as to who's going to pay the mortgage. We'll just leave it all up to Carolyn. You mean you're going to take care of everything now, Carolyn? Yes, I don't mind. I really don't. You mean everything? You don't mind having the sole responsibility? Your husband feels he can just quit his job and you don't...
Will someone
who's gonna pay
please
the fucking
pass
bill?
me the freaking
Guys,
asparagus?
I'm not going to be a part of this.
Shut up!
It's The Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Buzz Burbank, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his couch, here's Mike.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Mike.
How are you?
Hi.
Happy Monday.
Welcome.
I have no idea who's been ringing my phone off the hook.
You're not getting the caller ID?
But it's I don't get the caller ID.
You know who it might
number.
be? Might be Hitler.
Hitler. Welcome, live from the Cappy Piper Studios. It's America's most beloved podcast.
Yeah.
This is the Mike O'Mara Show. We're downloaded more than 15 million times, and we are heard in 150 countries worldwide. Don't call us because I don't have the number.
No,
handy.
not today.
I'm not even putting it up today.
Call Mike's cell
Not
phone.
interested.
It's 718.
No,
No.
there you go.
506-1625.
You said you
And
wouldn't.
Our show today is brought to you by TLC Laser Eye Center. Want to tell a story?
Oh, I love a story.
Had my meeting, went over to TLC Laser Eye Center.
How'd it go?
This is the story of honesty. This is a story of people that take patience in front of just getting it done. There are a lot of laser eye centers out there, and I know this because I've spoken to people that just go in there and, you get the procedure done, maybe if you're not a perfect candidate.
Sure.
They put me through a battery of tests over at TLC Laser Eye Center.
They make sure.
The state-of-the-art.
Mike, was there probing?
No, it was pain-free. It was delightful.
Well, that's good.
But it was super sophisticated and detailed. And then at the end of the day, they presented me with my options. And it turns out that, in my opinion, and they left it up to me,
Yes. Sure.
that I didn't want to go through this procedure for the kind of vision that I had. I am a reading glass person.
But that's what they
and
do.
They do that, but they also, it's for distance vision.
Right.
And for me, just with my circumstance at where I was, I'm not the perfect number one candidate. And what I loved about going to see Andrew Holtzman, Dr. Holtzman, and the people at TLC is that they were completely honest about it.
Yep.
And
Always
they
honest.
sensed that at the end of the explanation of what I was going to, be offered, and a little test thing with contacts to see if I liked it or not.
Right.
I'm like, you know what? It's probably
Didn't
not
sound right
my
for
cup
you.
of tea, and they could not have been more cool about that. And I'll be honest with you, I walked out of there. It'd be one thing to get the procedure and then come away and say, "Hey,
Right.
change it." Yeah,
Sure.
Yes, that's a given at TLC. That that they are going to help thousands, hundreds of thousands of people with their vision.
Right.
But they also, I think they should get the message out that if you go in there, you're going to get the right kind of consultation as well.
Right.
So that in and of itself,
That's amazing.
Go there, you owe it to yourself. You are not going to be strong-armed into a procedure. You're going to be presented with the facts, and if you don't want to
That's
do
right. That's
something,
what they do.
you're not going to do it.
The only
And
problem is-
I felt just really, I had an amazingly clean taste in my mouth
Good.
when I went to TLC
Knew
on
you
Friday.
would.
The only problem is after you left, you couldn't find your